back down or more advanced. Arms are going to go out in front. We're in parallel position. We're in neutral. Pull the abdominals in and come down to your mat as slow and controlled as possible. Put those glutes to work and then go ahead and let those heels come down. So arms are out in front. We're going to continue rolling down this way. Slow. That is our focus for the day. So just keep that word in the back of your head for the entire practice. How slow can you go to get into that burn, reach and lengthen? So we're going to let our legs go long and straight and our arms reach and lengthen over our head. We're just coming into a stretch here. So let the rib cage pop open here since we're not really working, we're stretching. We're going to take one hand to wrist. Get your side body lateral stretch. So we're trying to open up between last rib and hip here. Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, you're going to release. Take this big long stretch off to the other side. I love this stretch. A lot of times in our station, we don't have a lot of space to really lengthen out this much for tall people. So it's a really nice, great stretch to increase space between each vertebrae in your spine. And then we'll go ahead and bring it back into center. So we're going to go ahead and bend in our feet here, or bend in our knees. Soles of the feet are down in line with our sits bones. Arms come back behind us, but now we're not going to let them rest on the floor. Our ears in line with the biceps. Take an inhale, and the exhale, we're going to come up slow, controlled, mini roll up. So we are going to be doing a little bit of roll-ups today, a little bit of teasers. Come back to this if you're looking for a modified position. This is why I'm warming up with these, so you're reminded that you don't have to be in those. You could be right here, attacking the same muscles, those deep abdominals, without pushing yourself to a position that does not feel right to you. Look right between the legs, come back down bone by bone. Slowly come down, hands come down now. We'll lift our legs up to tabletop. So warming up for our mat Pilates, we're going to flex our feet. We find our best tabletop. Stay neutral. You can balance a glass of water right here on your pelvis. You're going to go ahead and bring that leg out and down. As slow as you can go, lift right back up. And then same thing on the other side. While gazing up at the ceiling so that your space between chin and chest. If you want this harder, you're hinging out further. If you want this more modified, you're going only down an inch, up an inch. Pull those abdominals in. This is a great warm-up drill. Breathe through them. This will be our last one here. Slowly bring it right back up. Soles of the feet come down. Pull the abdominals in. Keep the heels of the hand on the hip bone if you need it. Just lift one sole of the foot off the floor. Just an inch. So small. Barely even leave the floor, but for sure feel this in those below the belly button abs. Engage those abdominals. Lift as slow as you can go so the pelvis doesn't get to move at all. Warming up the body, slow and steady. We are hopefully going to get a nice little sweat. Even though we're going slow, we're going to be working hard here. So breathe through them. Last one. Soles of the feet go down. So from here, we're going to go ahead, bring our heels a little bit closer to our seat. We're coming into bridge. So lining up your knees, your ankles, your toes are facing forward, hands are by your side. We're going to make sure, try to not look at the camera, so just listen for my cues here. You're going to first tilt to the pelvis and feel all the way up to the top, bone by bone. So trying to get knee, hip, shoulder height. And now return all the way back down from your first bridge. Super slow. This will be the only one that we do without an add-on. So we're going to be progressing and layering. When you touch down with that safer and lasting to touch down, immediately tilt again. This time we're taking our hands up. Feel free to stay with the first one, so don't add on at all. Slowly coming down. How slow can you bring those hands down? And return all the way back down. So continue doing that. You got one more. I'm just going to check the camera, make sure no notes for me. Hi, Manu. All right. So the next one, we're going to come down and regroup in our bridge here. So if you have a ball or towel, this is where our modification's coming in. So level one, I should say, you could not even bridge. We're going to be doing leg work in bridge, so feel free to keep your hips down. That's going to be the easiest version. The next version would be that ball or towel underneath your sacrum for a little more support to stay here a little bit longer. Most advanced, you don't use a prop. You support your best bridge up at the top. So from here, we're going to rise back up to our bridge where we have a little bit of support underneath us if you're using it. Take the right leg out. As slow as you can go, knees in line with knee, point through toe, tiny, 4 circles in, so slow, the slowest circles you know. When you get to that 4th one, reverse that circle. You're trying to not move the supporting leg, you're keeping the pelvis as quiet as possible. When you get to that 4th one, you're holding. Slight turn out the foot so you're in a half V position. Press that leg out an inch and an inch. You might not even really see me moving here, but that foot is pressing out one, in one. Little abductors, you're slightly turned out. It's more inner thigh that way. Last one, and now slightly lift and lower. So aim to hit 6 to 8 of each on each side. Trying to go as slow as you can go. And now bring the foot down. Slowly melt down into your ball or towel or your support or just returning to mat. Quick breather. A nice inhale. On the exhale, we're coming back to that supported lift if that's what you took. And now lift the other leg without leaning or migrating, so stay center. And now point through that toe, get length and light. You have 4 circles in. How slow can you make them so you can keep the hips really quiet? Or I should say as quiet as they can possibly be. Pelvis is stabilized here. When you get to that 4th one, reverse the circle. Pull those abdominals in. Let those triceps help you, so put them to work here, supporting you as well. And now hold. You're slightly externally rotating that foot. You're pressing in one, out one for 6 to 8 reps, whatever you did to the other side, without letting the supporting knee fan out or shift. When you hit that last one, you're holding still. Press up an inch, out an inch in that external rotation so you're getting the inner thigh here. You got these. We're almost there. When you hit your last one, you're going to bring that foot back down, slow and controlled. Lift up to a higher bridge, remove your prop, and come all the way back down. So coming down from here, we're going to go ahead and just let our arms cactus, sway the knees from side to side. Or feel free, you can keep your hands close to you, just shake that out. Quick breather, because we are coming into our Pilates 100 here. So Pilates 100, we're going to be doing a contemporary spin on it. So feel free, we'll start up here, and it's an inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can stay here the whole time, or every 10, we're doing something different. So lift the one leg up to tabletop. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leg comes down. The other one lifts up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and bring both legs up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adding on, we have an extension. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and bring the feet down. Turn the palms inward. If you need a break with the neck, let it go. Otherwise, pressing in. So now we have this lateral pulse in and one leg lifted. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that leg back down. Other side. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. They join. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost there, guys. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final set. You got this. Make it count. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and hug it in. Awesome job, guys. I hope there's lots of moaning going on at home after those. Rocking from side to side. So if anyone has any feedback, feel free to just chime in, let me know, and I'll definitely message you back. mirror image of the body. And then from here, take a nice inhale. On the exhale, lift that top arm up to shoulder height. And then slowly bring it all the way back behind you. Your goal is trying to get that arm all the way to the floor. Pull the abdominals in. It's a really nice big chest stretch. And use your abdominals to lift that arm back up. If you go slower, we start turning that limb into the weight it should be. So go slow with these. We only have 2 on each side. So only doing 2 so that you have that second opportunity. If you weren't sure on the first time around what you should be feeling, you got that second chance. So slowly lifting up here. So you're lifting that arm up, bring it to shoulder height, and then coming to that reach back behind you. So any rotator cuff injuries, any limited shoulder rotation injuries, anything like that, stop where works for you. But this is a great way to increase that mobility as well. Slowly bringing it all the way back down. And then from here, you guys can just roll to your back. You're going to do the other side, but I'm going to face camera. So same thing. We're just coming into our side body tabletop, just in case anyone's just tuning in now, so you can kind of see what we're doing. We're in our side body tabletop. And now we have this pinwheel again. So we're going to open all the way up, slow, steady, control. Stop when that hand's in line with the shoulder, and then if you have that range, without moving in the hips, going with you, bring that arm all the way back down to the floor. Take a nice inhale, and the exhale, start moving that arm back to return. Take full advantage of this stretch. Go as slow as you can so that that arm starts picking up resistance and work the way it should. And then from here, we're slowly going to bring it all the way back. So breathe through these. Final one, come right back into center. Slowly bringing that hand all the way back down. And then from here, we can just press right up. So pressing up here, we're going to go ahead and hold on to the back of our hamstrings here. So lift your legs up to tabletop. Maybe you're just staying here the whole time. But if you can, you're taking it to a teaser. You're holding it here, and now take the hands off. So you're not going to layer. You're going to stick with the previous move if it's too much. Now start to lower and lift the arms as slow as you can go. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through these. You're lowering and lifting for 3, 2, last one. Spine stretch forward. Quick breather. So we're going to go ahead, hold our bar position of abs, but we're going to round back a little bit and then come into flat back. Arms are long and straight here. Palms up. Open, close. Push the shoulders down. The more you hinge back, the heavier these are. If this is too much, just be here. But the idea behind this is working our arms. So if you need to, soften the knees and just sit tall. So give you a bunch of different options, just doing the way that works for you. Opening floats here. Doing what works. The next one, you're holding that position out in like a V circle. So slow, keep the hands up though. Circle those arms around. Turn those limbs into weights. Gaze is out in front. Abs engaged. Breathe through these. And now reverse that position. So reverse those circles. Hopefully you're feeling these in those abdominals as well. Hope you guys are getting some heat. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Spine stretch forward. Let it go. So from here, we're going to go ahead and sit as tall as you can. Arms up, tiny little circles here. So tiny circles, feel free to bend the knees so that we can have a really upright spine. So circling around, inhale one circle, exhale the next. So breathing through these, burning out those arms. We don't need weights, we're going to turn our limbs into them by going slow and small. Reverse that circle. Gaze is out in front. Try and work on keeping the chin parallel to the floor, crown and head reaching to the ceiling. You got these. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly one. Rise up to the top. If you want, a little reset. And then we're going to hold on, hinge back. Both hands are on to start. And then if you progressed here, you're going to stay in that low point. Press in an inch, out an inch, so small. Don't let the hips move. I know, you should be shaking. We should be bringing a lot of heat here. Pressing in one, out one. You got these. And then go ahead and arms out in front. You're going to bicep curl them in. Reach and lengthen. Bicep curl them in. Let those abs shake. This is where we finish, and we'll roll right back down for 3, 2, last one. Sit up super tall. Elbows wide. Chest is open. Start rounding the back and start pulling those elbows in. Come down bone by bone. Once you get to a point that's really challenging, take the arms long and straight. Come all the way down. Reach and lengthen. If you can, keep the knees soft here. Take an inhale, and the exhale, we're going to approach, rising right back up. So pulling the abdominals in. Try and go super slow. Bring the hands back behind the head when you can. Rise up. Open up in the chest. Sit really high in those sits bones. Start bringing the elbows in slowly while rounding back down. Pull those abdominals in. Hope you guys are shaking here. I'm feeling these. When you get to that point that starts to get really challenging, arms go long and straight. Reach and lengthen. Breathe through them. We got one more to go here. So nice inhale on the exhale. Rise back up. How slow can you make it? Pull those abdominals in when you get to that point. Bring those hands behind the head. Rise up. Take a quick breather. All right, guys, so we are going to come into a few of those series 5 from here. I know our abs are getting tired, but this is the last one. And so I'm doing a little more intense by being up high in your sits bones. You guys all know these, so feel free to lay flat on your back. But otherwise, we're going to lift our legs up, and we got a little single leg stretch. Balancing on our sits bones, keep it small and tiny. Go as slow as you can go. You got to push and a pull. I'm trying to read the screen from here, ready, Caleb? And now hold. You got a double leg stretch. Bring it out. Bring it right back in. Take it really small. Maybe genie those arms. Maybe press those heels together. Toes apart. You got these. We're only doing one more of the series 5 up here, and then we're going to take it to the forearm position. So hands come behind the head. You got to push. You got to pull. Slight rotation. Stay up on the sits bones. Abs engaged. Breathe through them. How slow. Oh boy. Hold it there. Hold on to those hamstrings. Lengthen out those legs. Hold the arms up so you can come all the way back down from your teaser. And let go. Surrender. Shimmy the hips from side to side here. So just kind of windshield wipe them. A very much deserved stretch before we come into our last 2. And then we're going to do just 2 more in that position, add-ons. So we're going to come up to our forearms here. So we're on our forearms, but we're not kind of leaning in. We're really lifted. We're going to lift right back up. And now scissor switch, small at the top. You got your scissor switch. Single leg, straight leg. Abs engaged. Breathe through them. You got these. If you need to, you're flat in your back. And now hold right there. Double leg. Abs in, gaze out in front for 3, 2. Last one, soles of the feet come down. Extend, bend. So if you don't have a slippery floor or you have a carpet, you're just going to kind of press the leg in, press it out. So a little active recovery. You're still staying lifted on those forearms. Bring that heel back down. Engage the abdominals. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, exhale, pull. Bring those abs in with the leg. Our legs are a nice little weight. It can be hovering, it can be dragging. It's just a little active movement in between. And now go ahead and bring the feet down. So just 2 more in this position, so if you can, regroup, get a little bit higher. Lift those legs up. We got frog legs. Press in, press out. If you can, flex out the feet. Engage those abdominals. Don't go for full extension so that you don't arch your low back. Making sure you don't feel these in that low back. If you need to, your feet are down to the floor. Or you can do these flat on your back, super modified. And now to close the gap between toes and knees, we got a bent knee corkscrew. When you get up to the top, you switch the direction. So it's like a teardrop. You almost go all the way, and then you switch. Pull those abdominals in. Oh, it should feel like quicksand. We're going that slow. It's heavy. It's thick. It's hard. You guys got these. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hot here. This is our last one. Take it back. When you get there, go ahead and slowly come down. Let the head, neck, and shoulders go. Maybe butterfly the feet together. Just kind of let them go. And then soles of the feet can come down. Push down on the thighs. Open up here a little bit. Hands come behind the head. Active recovery. Abs are engaged. You're coming into really slow crunches while butterflying the feet so that those hips can kind of open up a little bit here. Have a mini break. Our next sequence, we're going to be rolling to our side for sideline. Last one. Lower back down. Before we go to sideline, just one more exercise. Flatten your back. Straightest legs you got. Soles of the feet are down. We got tick-tock here for mat Pilates. So try to not let your hips rise. Let's keep them really small today so you just stay in the obliques. And then you're getting a little circulation here going on. You're letting that blood flow. You're allowing your spine to get really long as well. So let the head reach to the crown of the head. Straightest legs you got. Last two. Last one. Go ahead and hug it in. So we take it to little circles here, gluing toes and heels and knees together in the reverse. So it's a little massage to your back here, or a little massage to the sacrum as well. And then when you guys are ready, we're rocking up. We're going to come into a high kneeling sideline sequence today, but our sideline will be short today. So find your center of your mat because you're going to need to kick your leg out. Knee is going to be underneath. And then from here, we're going to keep it really small. But remember, your goal of every movement is to go slow. So press the elbows back and just lean slightly into your side any amount. So only amount that feels okay to you. And then slowly lift right back up. So most people are tight in their sideline. Really just depends on what we do. But we don't move this way, so it tends to be a weakness. If it's not for you, that's awesome. Maybe you have a little more mobility, but only moving where you feel like you can still stabilize in that pelvis. So slow, controlled, maybe 6 to 8 here, just folding out. As I know, we'll all be kind of moving at different paces, but your goal is your slow. The next one, we hold here. We're going to rotate, open out to a T, bring it back, rotate back, and then rise up. I was kind of rising up and rotating at the same time. But you're going to try and lean a little bit, just a little bit. And then rotate, open, bring it back, rotate back, and rise up. My body just wants to rise up so bad. And then lean into it, rotate, open, bring it back, rotate back, rise all the way back up. Our last one here. So we lean in, we're going to rotate, open so slow, bring it back so slow, rotate back, rise to the top. So bring the hands down in center, bring that hand back in. We'll just do a little quick cat-cow before we come to the other side. And then from here, we rise up. We take the other leg out. You guys can still face camera. So hands come behind the head if that's available. And then we're going to go ahead and just lean into our side body. So feel free, if you need to, you can also do this one standing. You won't be able to fold as much, but you can just have parallel feet. I should have said that when we first started. Elbows are wide, chest is open, so if you're not comfortable being on your knees, just do small side bends. You can also do this one laying completely flat and just kind of doing a little side lift. So breathe through them. So I chose a really small, slow playlist, so that just encourages you to not move fast. Slow things down. Focus on your breathing and your movement. The next one, we're staying that side bend, and then we rotate, We're opening. Bring it back. Rotate, rise. So again, we're going to go ahead, press down, rotate, open, bring it back, rotate back, rise up using your powerhouse. So again, lean into it, rotate, open wide, try and find your streamline with your arms, bring it back, rotate back to center, rise back up. This is our final one here. So when you're ready, rotate it back, come to center, open out, hands come back to rejoin, rotate back using that center, lift back up, hands come in center. One more cat-cow, so coming back, one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and float all the way out. So we're going to do 3 different positions on our side, so now we're coming into our complete side button here. Make a pillow for your head, and then stack your feet. We're coming into passe today. So drag that toe all the way up to that knee, and then hard flex, connect heel to heel. So drag that toe all the way up, and then hard flex and lower all the way back down. Inhale to drag that leg up, hard flex, stretch, and lower all the way back down. How slow can you make this? So dragging it up, slowly coming all the way back down, trying to keep your hips stacked, trying to not roll forward or back. Staying in that center body here. Breathe through them, hard flex. Our final one. So we're going to drag that leg all the way up, hard flex, lower all the way back down. So bend the knees, legs are going back behind you. So a lot of times, the last time I did these, the legs were forward. So just be cautious. You're almost in the streamline. Legs are behind you today. So knees and hips are in alignment and shoulders. Keep the feet sealed and open and close from here. If you want, you could stay propped up. That hand could go behind your head. Something that feels good to you, but you are opening and closing with the resistance of keeping the feet together. Abs engaged. And then you'll notice you'll get a little bit more of a shake, just like our bridge movement, when you go slow. So our last 2 here. Last one. And then from here, we'll rise up to the top. So rising up to the top, we're going to take our feet out in front of us. Out in front, hinge back. You're going to go ahead and open one arm out to a T. Bring it all the way back in. Open that arm out. So almost like we're making a capital letter L actually. And then bring it all the way back in. Feel free. You can stay up tall for these if you need to. Otherwise, we're hinged back in a flat back. So you're getting abdominals as well. This is another one, depending on your shoulder mobility. So maybe it looks more like a V than that T or capital L position. So open all the way out. Maybe you're getting all the way out there in an 8 count. If you really want to go for the burn. When you start pressing the hand in, it should almost feel like you're pressing that hand through water. That's how you're pressing through water, or how slow that hand is trying to get back in. So breathe through them. You got these. We got one last one on the other side. Well, one last one on each side. So open it out, bring it all the way back in. Pull those abdominals in. Slowly bring it all the way out. Bring it all the way back in. I'm shaking here. Hope you guys are too. Fold it out. Spine stretch forward. Reach. Hold your feet if you like. And then we have those 2 short sequences on the other side. So we just have that passe and that bend leg. So feel free. Maybe make a pillow for your heads. And then we're going to find our streamline. Top leg. Toe drags all the way up. We're pointing here. Hard flex. Lower down heel to heel. So inhale, drag the leg up. Hard flex, stretch, and lower all the way back down with that control. Let the leg shake by going slow. If you like, feel free to prop the head up, or maybe you're using your towel here to support your head. Slowly coming all the way back down. If you can, you're trying to get that heel to heel connection every time so you have that feedback. Drag the toe all the way up. Hard flex and lower all the way back down. Inhale, drag it all the way up. Stretch, reach, lengthen, almost as if someone's pulling your ankle and trying to really lengthen you out to the other side of the room. You got these. Dragging that toe all the way up, hard flex, lower all the way down. This will be our final run, and then we'll find that side bend. So drag the toe all the way up, reach, lengthen towards the ceiling, hard flex, and lower all the way back down. We bend in the knees, the feet go behind us here. Glue them together, open and close. So this is gonna make you open and close a lot less here. So I'm just gonna check the camera so that you guys know what's coming. Lori did these. Hey Dolores. So just finishing out with our sideline here. So last two here, wherever you are, last two, maybe going, make these your slowest ones yet. Pull those abdominals in. You got these. Breathe through them. And then when you're ready from here, we're going to rotate right into center. We're going to come into child's pose. So child's pose, we're going to sit on our feet here. So this one, if you're uncomfortable in this position, feel free to stand and just do spine stretches. It's actually a yoga exercise and it's pretty intense when it's done right. So we're going to take our arms straight over the head. If you know this one, it's called half tortoise. Hands come up. Molly, I know you do this. Lift your seat off your heels, scoop in the belly, and now you're trying to get your forehead and your hands to the floor, not allowing the head or hands to lead the way. Almost as slow as you can go, and then touching down, and then let your seat melt to your heels. So now, just like Pilates, we're going to come up that same way. So keeping your flat back, pull those abs in. This is really tough, getting those hands off the floor this way. Seat is off your heels. Slowly coming all the way back. Let yourself melt onto your heels. Bring the hands all the way down. Slow, steady control. Breathe through them. So I know that one's a tough one and a little bit tough to follow, but we're going to try it one more time so we give ourselves that opportunity to get this one down. Slowly rise up the hands. Feel free, you don't have to do the rise of the hips off your heels. It is a lot harder and heavier. Switch the foam that's on top this time. Start engaging the abs. Lift your seat off your heels. And now try to get to your mat in a flat back. So it's a really extension of the spine exercise. It's really lengthening. You're coming down so slow. Once you touch down, feel free. Let your seat touch the heels. Enjoy this big stretch. And now, this is the hard part. You're going to lift those hands off the floor. Use your flat back. We rise back to the top. Bring those hands all the way down. Give yourself a hug. Press down on those shoulders. Maybe a little head rolls. And then switch. So quick breather. All right, so now we're going to fold out to our mat Pilates extension work. So we'll start off with a mini swan here today. Our forehead's going to be down, and then our hands are going to be in line with our chest. Our feet are staying. If you don't have low back issues, keep them together. If you do, separate. But the feet are staying down. Pull the abdominals in. Press your pelvis firmly into the mat. Press your hands into the mat. Glue your elbows to your side. Lift up from here, any mat that you can do with your hands, elbows to your side. And now, if you can, to return down, take your hands off the mat. We're just going to do two more like this. So slowly, lift back up. Once you get to that point where you feel like you're not in your back, you're in a good point, you're going to take those hands off and return right back down. We got one more to go like this. So when you're ready, press back into those hands, lift up, hands are up, and now return all the way back down. And then we'll go ahead, we'll take to child's pose. I don't know what's going on, I don't have a big dog, so I think my neighbor's dog is over. So reach and lengthen, arms are long and straight, spine stretch here, and then we fold all the way back out. So folding out, it's too much, maybe you're just out an inch, in an inch. Maybe your feet are staying down. Do something that works for you. Your gaze is down, head's in line with the spine, and you're trying to wiggle arms as slow as possible. Our last one on each. Final one. Go ahead and let it go. Shimmy the hips. If it feels okay to you, maybe bring that foot back behind, a little bit of rotation. I couldn't fit on the other side. Otherwise, just kind of shimmying the hips from side to side. And then we'll just try one more from here. So bring the hands way back behind us. We're going to open up. Palms are now inward. Press in. You got lateral pulses inward. Everything's lifted. You're balancing on your pelvis here. Press in with the arms as slow as you can go and bring them as high as you can. For 3, 2, last one, press up into those hands. So pressing up, we're going to come into puppy stretch. So puppy stretch, your forehead's down, arms are long and straight, your hips are lifted. This one's definitely more intense, so if you don't like this one, stick with child's pose. And now sliding our arms in, we're on our forearms. So from here, we're going to go ahead, hold this. You're going to press up in the hips and then lower right back down. So you're doing a little bit of elephant. You're on your forearms. Arms are going up and down here. So breathe through them. Your hips are up. This is tough. So if you need to, be on your hands instead. And then lowering right back down. Breathe through these. You got them. Slowly come back down. Hold your best plank. Pull those abdominals in. And then slowly soft bend in one knee. As slow as you can, soft bend in the other knee. One more on each. And then go ahead and bring it down. You're taking it to a nice big stretch here. Press up into those palms. Walk it out. Pressing down one heel and then the other. Go ahead and stop bend the knees. Walk it back. You got a forward fold. Let it go. Rock from side to side. Maybe arms are floating. Maybe you're holding onto those elbows, something that feels good to you. So you're going to restack our spine. We're coming up bone by bone as slow as you can go. So we've got about 11 more minutes to go here. So we're going to come into a little bit of classical style push-ups, but we're going to keep changing them every time. So when you're ready, we're coming all the way down, bone by bone. We're going to walk it all the way out. We're in our high push-up. Maybe you're doing these to the wall. That's a great option. Otherwise, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold up at the top. Cross the knee, opposite elbow. Slow. Make those obliques work hard. Make the pelvis really quiet. We're staying out of our back. Next one, we're going to hold tiny pulses for 3, 2. Last one, take it back out, tiny little pulses. If this is too much, you're on your knees. And then go ahead, stop bending those knees, walk it back. You're in your forward fold. Shake those hips. Stop the movement. We return up. If you're gripping your toes, count on more core. Rising up to the top. Roll the shoulders back and down. Rising all the way back up. We're coming back down again, but we're not doing push-ups this time. So coming all the way back down. Bone by bone. As slow as you can go. Walk it out. Find your high plank. We hold. If you're adding on, it's a step out to the side. So it's like your mat Pilates leg pull, but we're going lateral. You can do these at the wall, standing, leaning into the wall. Or you can bring one knee down. Keep it small. Don't go out far at all. Maybe you're just going to the edge of your mat. That is plenty. Engage in those abdominals. Heavy tailbone. Abs are in. You got these. And now send those hips up. Just walk the feet into elephant. All right, so here comes, we're going to pretend like we're going into child's pose. Press those heels up. So little child's pose, elbows come in. lift back up. So curling into a tight little shell, press those heels, maybe come into elephant in between every time. Heels are gonna lift, and then we're gonna lower. Bending those knees, they cover the mat. One last time, press those heels down. And then our last one, we get to slowly lower all the way down. So from here, we're gonna come into a side plank. I know we did side planks, but we got one more. So side forearm plank, we didn't hold, but we only have one exercise here. So when you're ready, hold it up. Bring that top hand behind the head. If you need a modified position, bottom knee is down. We're gonna curl it in. Bring it right back up. Curl it in. Bring it right back up. You got these. 3. We got 3 more to go. 4. 5. Final one, guys. To the beat of the music. Go ahead and bring that hip down. We lay flat on our back before we take it to the other side. So flat on our back, legs go straight up in the air. Reach for those toes. So this movement, called dead bug, if you were to hold, you look like a dead bug. But instead, we're gonna keep it fluid and moving. Reach to those toes. Let the blood flow down your legs. This is really good for circulation. Any head, neck, and shoulders is too much. Keep it down. You'll find that shake in the limb. This is a great option if you don't plank as well. Pushes the body to fatigue without stress to the joints. All right, we're finishing here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Stretch out like the way we started class. Pull those abdominals in. Sweep the arms around. If you can, we're coming out. If you don't have these, remember I told you before, you're coming into mini roll-ups. Otherwise, we're going to come into a modified teaser to start. So bend the knees and then hold up at the top. And now down an inch, up an inch with the palms up, ready to receive. For 4, 3, 2, and then go ahead and come down in an 8 count. Try to not lead with any one body part. You got these, I know it. Go ahead and sweep it all the way around. All right, give you guys another chance. So nice. Give you another chance to do this one. So if you took a modified and now you want to go for the full thing, go ahead. So nice inhale to start. And on the exhale, we start sweeping those arms around. Rise up to the top. And now up and inch, down inch with those hands one more time. Ready to receive. Breathe through them. You got them. And then we let everything come all the way back down. Slow, controlled, steady. Reach and lengthen. Quick breather. All right, we'll take a little happy baby. So hands go to the outside of the feet. Nice little rock from side to side. Come up here. Ooh, I gotta pick it up. And then hands come to the inside, rock from side to side. So breathe through them. You got these. Rock from side to side, a little bit of a stretch. And now legs are long and straight. So one more exercise here. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders, palms up. Look at the toes, hard flex. If you're adding on to hollow man, one leg lifts up. If you feel your low back, leg goes down. If you can still add on, both legs are up. You feel your low back, that leg goes down. If you're still adding on, we got snow angels. Open, close, look at your toes. Abs engaged. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Hug it in. Awesome job, guys. I hope you guys are sweating. I hope I'm hearing some moaning over here. Rock from side to side. Shake that out. And now we are rocking up to the top. One last time. Coming all the way back down so that we can feel free. We're going to go ahead and rotate to that side body punch. So you guys already know this one. We're stacked. I know I don't like not facing you. We're going to lift up to the side body. And then we come back in for those side punches. We had 6 here. So as slow as you can do them. Abs are engaged. You're rotating. But you're still trying to keep those hips stacked. Abs engaged. You got them. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Go ahead and bring that hand down. The other hand down. Press up. Pull down, dog, pedal up. off. You got it. Bend in those knees. Walk it back. We're going to slowly rise up to the top. So bone by bone, coming up to your standing position here. So from here, we're going to go ahead and step out with one leg. Arms come out. We're in a little bit of a balance challenge. Abs are in. You're going to lift and lower the arms. If this is not for you, hold the stance. Abs engaged. This is where you're at. So not being in parallel with the feet is going to be pretty challenging on that balance. And then arms come up, step back. Same thing other side. Breathe through them. Lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, square your hips. Keep your arms up, step back. We're going into one more here. So stepping out, kick that back leg up. Lower and lift the arms only. Lengthen out your spine. You got it for 3, 2, 1. Step it back, arms are up. Abs engaged, keep those hands over the head. Step it out. Reach and lengthen. Slow arms, so slow, they're heavy. You're going through quicksand. Last 2. Last one, arms are up. Don't bring them down. Calf raises. Calf raises. You got it. Don't bring those arms down. We don't have hand weights. You got these. Breathe through them. And now keep your arms out to a T. So you're in your T. And now hands are going up an inch, back an inch. Up 1, back 1. Maybe those heels are together, toes are apart. Don't give your arms the break they want. We only have 3 minutes to go, so make it count, guys. Almost there. Pressing up, pressing back. You got these. And now hands are up. Hands are up, feet are in parallel. Lift that leg to tabletop. Genie the arms. Cross, and then tap down. Lift it up, cross, tap down. So you're just crossing in front of the outside of that foot, and then straight tap down. You got these. Challenge the balance when the body's tired. Pull those abs in. Not leaning, not migrating. Gaze is out in front. Last one. Go ahead and stand tall. Regroup. Don't let the arms have a break. Neutral spine. Lift the other leg. Cross. And you'll see, this is definitely my weak side. And then tap down. Cross over. And then tap down. You got these. Cross over. Tap down in front. How slow can we move? Make that leg your weight today. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much for joining today. So happy you guys tuned in. Always give me any feedback, suggestions, anything to make these classes better. Totally open to all that. All right. We got one more after this one. Tap down. Lift right back up. And now from here, you're going to bring your hands. You're coming into a balanced figure 4. Pull those abdominals in. You got a balanced figure 4. Take that step back. And now just take it to a lunge stretch. Hold here. Maybe hands on top of that thigh. And now bring your hands back to heart center. So it's a little bit of a balance challenge to step it right back in that way. Lift the leg up. Of course, if you need a wall, go ahead and use it. Cross that ankle over thigh, and then you start taking your seat in your balanced stretch. Chest on. All right, go ahead. Bring it back. So we all have that one song. If you can only listen to one song for the rest of your life, this would be mine. This time. Let me know yours. And then from here, we'll take it, bring your hands right back into heart center. Hands come behind our back today. We're going to start rolling down. Bring our hands all the way up. Look at your knees. Bring your hands even further. Slowly start to rise up. Just see if you still keep your hands glued together. Slowly bringing it up. Use your core. You got these. Heads last to rise. Come all the way back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. And we are done, guys.